Hello everybody and welcome back to Among Trees, a really pretty survival game that I fell in love with the first time I played it. It's been it was a very interesting time last time, mostly because we spent most of the stream just like collecting materials, looking at pretty scenery, and then at the very end got attacked by a bear. We've sort of moved on beyond basic survival and have begun actually upgrading our house a little bit. And they just recently published a new patch which theoretically fixes some of the bugs that we were running, or well, we didn't run into there, but fixes some bugs that some people had run into, noticeably with like certain objects spawning in rocks where they weren't supposed to be. They've taken care of that, thank goodness. Hopefully, they'll read our feedback that we left last time and it'll be incorporated into the game. I did change my audio settings, so do let me know if, for whatever reason, something's wrong. It would certainly be beneficial. Actually, I'll do a quick test right now before we formally get started. Testing, testing. Okay, well, ignoring that weird echo that just popped up. Yes, indeed, it seems that everything is okay. Goody. I'm actually decided to turn this into a full series, so we are going to be putting this on YouTube. I'll have to cut this part out. Don't you worry. It should be a lot of fun, though. I am looking forward to doing more of this game and exploring it. I want to explore all of the pre-alpha content, and then I want to go through it again when the final game releases. Mostly, I just want to explore the beginnings of everything, like see how it evolves over time, and then I don't know, just discover what they, see the finished product as well. I think it's good to sort of have that sort of like almost game journalism, if you will, to this game, to this title. All right, so let's take a look here. Where did we leave off last time? So we have Owliver, the cute little owl sculpture here. And we have, if I'm not mistaken, okay, the mouse sensitivity has gone back a little bit. I don't know if it actually stayed from last time, but I did adjust it so it was a little more sensitive, or maybe I just want it to be a little more sensitive today. Let's take a look at this, perhaps. That is much nicer, yes. Okay, so now I gotta remember all the controls for this game, which luckily are quite simple. I've got all of those items here. I think we managed to successfully create a cooking room, but we need a greenhouse, and for that we need fir planks, which are more than easy, which are simple enough, I suppose I should say, to acquire, and we need metal plates and glue. This game is very quiet. A lot of the ambiance is subtle, so I'm gonna go ahead and increase the, Right, I forgot. This game doesn't have any audio settings. That's something they should definitely add in. I think we made a comment to that effect last time, actually, but there's still no audio settings. Bit unfortunate. Do let me know in chat what you think of this game. I'd love to get your opinions on everything that's happening. So, let's take a look. We know, according to our map, that off this direction is a cave, but we need a pickaxe in order to get items to, in order to be able to mine the ore that we found in that cave. And then off this region, we know there's some sort of special forest that we took a glimpse of last time, but didn't actually get the chance to explore. So let's take a look at what's necessary for the pickaxe here. Steel wire, steel pipes, and beeswax. That's right. I recall exactly what happened. We went out looking for that last steel pipe at the end of last stream because we only have 3. And instead, what we ended up running into was that bear. Well, we're going to fix that today. We're back. Oh, what a pretty world. I just love it. We're going to go back to... There was a settlement. I think this was the settlement. Like some sort of abandoned campsite. Though actually this is probably slightly better because we know wherever there's like some sort of fallen transmitter tower or whatever those may be, down this direction there's also supplies, including pipelines, or steel pipes, not pipelines. I'm getting too used to all the lingo at Microsoft. All right. Okay, so let's explore this way. We need to head south, so let's go ahead and do that. That's north. Great, south is this direction. Phenomenal. We do, in fact, have... Oh, actually, I should drop off my stuff before I leave. We have some stuff in our inventory that we do not need at the moment. Inventory space is at a very low amount, or I suppose I should say a very limited like very limited number of slots because your backpack's only so large. So that does give it a sort of almost realistic aspect to it. I'm also going to keep the beeswax here just because it seems like it's fine to keep here along with the moss, and I have to cook those anyway. The berries are good for other things. Let's keep the mushrooms and the stew. And I think that'll be it for now. This is, for the most part, a very relaxing game, and I anticipate we're going to have a pretty relaxing stream. But one of the unfortunate things is that, well, I can't say unfortunate. One of the aspects that they lovingly put into this game is the misunderstood bear. I posted some screenshots that we took last time and tagged among trees, and they replied to it, gave it a little favorite, and said, "The bear's just misunderstood." And so I guess we're going to accept that, despite how terrifyingly aggressive it was. Okay, we're going to pick up the sticks, I guess. There's no real reason not to. We have the inventory space now, and I'll just drop it if we don't need it. You can, of course, chop down trees using the axe in order to get sticks and fir planks. Oh, there's a little bunny. I imagine eventually we're going to have to hunt that bunny. So we are heading... So we headed... Wow, the map is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Though I guess that's fair. This is in fact early content. This is early access, pre-alpha stuff, so I imagine they don't have all of it finished. But I just didn't realize how quickly we would, you know, jog straight past the location we intended to go. Gonna fix that. Okay, this is it. This is where we should be able to find supplies, theoretically, a piece of steel pipe. We just need one. We don't need much, but we still gotta find it. Lockpick required, steel wire, don't really need any more of that, and I don't need any more jute rope, but so be it. Please give me some steel pipe. Nails, not quite. Okay, so there's lockpicks required for those, which I do not have, and no steel pipe. Okay, well, we have two options. We can continue to explore. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and head west and head towards the other settlement. I think that's in our best interest at the moment. So, west it is. Compass. Very glad I got this, otherwise I would be so lost all the time. Okay. So, north is that way. We are, in fact, now heading west. We will continue to look for additional settlements. Every time I say settlement, the first thing that comes into my head is Fallout 4. If you've ever played it, another settlement needs your help. Never forget. Oh, Preston, never let me forget. Alright. Mushrooms. Hoof mushrooms need to be cooked. Same with these beets. But we have a cooking station now, so that's not much problem. Or not much trouble, I suppose, would be a more common rendering of that phrase. So let's take a look at what's west. I should be careful not to go too far. This is south. I guess I sort of followed the wrong region in. I am going to back up now, I guess, and try to head back the other way. Ooh, black mulberries. Oh, my inventory is already full. Okay, brilliant. We don't really need black mulberries, so I'm not going to bother. I'll go ahead and clear out my inventory, or specifically get rid of the sticks that I don't need when we've finally found a steel pipe. I've just realized that it's night and it's very cold, and I probably shouldn't be exploring at the moment, but I'm just really hoping there's going to be a steel pipe at this next location just in front of us, and then we're going to be able to run home and it'll all be okay. Okay, speaking of which, I should drop this now. Go ahead and discard it. There's no confirmation on discarding, which I don't necessarily like. Brilliant. There it is. I knew there had to be a steel pipe at one of the civilization locations, and then we can... Is that a rock or a... It's a rock. Okay. For a moment, I thought it was a house, and I was like, is somebody else living out here in the woods alongside us? Intriguing. We are starving. All right. Well, we can fix that with button mushrooms, which luckily we have in our inventory. There we go. Now we're no longer starving, and everything's okay. All right. So we needed to go ahead and get back to our house quickly because it is very cold. Temperature is dropping rapidly now that it's night. I love words and English and making those words flow. All right. So our house isn't too far away. The map is pretty small, actually, as I discovered just recently. I expected it to be a decent bit larger, but I suppose, again, it's an early access game. It's pre-alpha. I don't have everything designed. It'll probably be expanded a lot more in coming updates. This is 0.3.2.3, so it is a new patch from the last time. This is just like a small bug-fixing patch, but it's still a patch, and therefore important to recognize. Or at least, I think so. Working in game development, every little detail counts. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll need to sleep, and we will sleep as soon as we're done crafting this lovely little pickaxe. So let me go ahead and put away that stuff. And I need beeswax, which I have upstairs in our lovely new storage attic. There we go, 1 beeswax. And then putting this all together, you get a pickaxe. Craft item. Phenomenal. I love how refined the UI is. I think I mentioned this last time, but just for a game that is pre-alpha and hasn't been in development, well, I suppose it's probably been in development for a while, but could go ahead and sleep now instead of wasting time. But it's in pre-alpha, as the devs have said, and, you know, is far from complete. It really amazes me how polished the UI seems. It's much more beautiful than a lot of games I've played. Drapping rottedly. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Hey, Owliver, how you doing? Everybody loves Owliver. The cute little owl statue. Okay, so we now have a pickaxe. That is not the pickaxe button. We now have a pickaxe. Works. Tested it. Brilliant. Let's see. So we would need to head... So it does have the cave marked by a separate icon here. So we do need to head west, a little bit north. So northwest. Yeah. Probably this direction. I have to pull out my compass because the sun is rising to the east. And we need to go northwest. North is this way, west is this way. Therefore, we're going to walk through this clearing of trees and then go that way. I know how directions work. Starving. Ah, yes. Well, good news is we have some stew for exactly the occasion when we are starving. Made that in advance. Probably should have made some more. Also, don't think I dropped off the supplies I had. But that's okay. Three slots is more than plenty. Our equipment is actually taking up quite a few slots at this point. Like, well, three slots. But that's a lot. That's a solid 25% of everything we have available to us. So, ideally, we get a bigger backpack at some point. That's my hope. Anyway, do let me know how the game balance is, because there's no actual audio settings in this game, so I'll have to quickly jump out of the game to go ahead and fix it. But ideally, it should be okay. At least I hope so. It might be a bit quiet, if I'm being realistic. So, let's take a look at the map. I know where the M button is. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way. We'll just follow this over. It should just be this way to the... No, I suppose that's south a little bit. We need to go this way, a little bit more west. Game audio is fine, IMO. Alright, thanks, Kevin. Great. Okay, so button mushrooms here. Phenomenal. Love ya. Wonderful button mushrooms. The cave should be right nearby, if I remember properly. We should be... Ah, yes, there it is, right in front of us. I'm very glad the bear doesn't live in the cave. Or maybe it does. We only saw it in one location, and who knows, it probably wanders the world. I thoroughly expect it to come, like, attack us at some point. Like, to attack the house or something. It'll smell all the good food I'm cooking within and be like, I want it for myself. Give it to me. At which point I will be terrified. But, you know. Okay, so... Well, that was easy. Lime mineral. Phenomenal. And I get several lime minerals from a single bit of lime mineral mining, if you will. Yes, give me... Oh, no. Oh, they didn't fix that, though. Items still occasionally jump into places where you can't reach them, so there goes that lime. It might form in another, you know... How long does it take lime to form on a geological timescale? Tens of years? Hundreds? I'm sure we'll still be around in time for it. Did you know that I still have Telegram on? I'm great at my job. Or not, this isn't my job, but my hobby, I suppose, would be more realistic. We're gonna take a quick break. And by quick break, I mean all of 30 seconds while I do this. Speaking of which, I can show you my background. This lovely little thing, it was designed by the same people who did this game, and I didn't know that until recently. I didn't know the artists who made that same like design were working on a game, but apparently it's all connected, and I only discovered it like a year after setting it as my desktop background. Isn't that crazy? Oh, rabbits. Oh no, I have a terrible idea. Hello, rabbit. Nope, I cannot chop the rabbits with an axe. For science, you know. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. You know, sometimes you drop a rock into the water and it disappears into the void. So we have 9 lime mineral, which is theoretically enough to make part of what we need for glue, if I'm not mistaken. I think we also might need to find some bees, though. There's plenty of time left in the day, though, and we have 2 inventory spots left. We should explore to the north a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. We don't know what's up there. It's currently uncharted, so... let's take a look. Why not? Seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do with our time. Okay. So I'm literally just gonna follow this north and see where it goes. Like, that's really pretty. The one comment though, no, actually I suppose, no, this is where God rays would probably be, maybe not extending all the way. They do sort of fade into the light there. No, I think that's good design. The sun's rising, we've got plenty of time. Look, it's a bird of prey, I assume, based on the wingspan. And some mushrooms. Hell yeah. I thought I heard a bear. I'm just always cautious now. Whenever I hear, like, it's probably rustling through the wind, you know? It's like the wind in the trees, but I'm always terrified it's gonna be a bear. Oh, hey, I found bees. There we go. Die, bees. Okay. Honey, beeswax. Great, now we just gotta run from the bees. Run from the bees, run from the bees. The bees are pursuing us, the bees are pursuing us. What was the bee song? We sang a bee song last time, and I don't remember at all what it was. Bees, bees, run away from bees, don't let them kill you. Ah, I think that was along those lines. We're not gonna pick up the poisonous mushrooms. I'm not gonna bother. Why would I? We've got honey and we've got beeswax. Both relatively rare, so I'm gonna keep it as is for right now. Chicory. Have I ever encountered that before? I don't remember chicory, but I could be mistaken. I'm not gonna pick up the mushrooms. I think it's fine to leave our inventory as is. Where are we on the map? Going decently far north. All right. Well, I don't want to go too far. No, you know what? No, it's not even noon. It's fine. Oh, we got plenty of time. We're doing great. Let's go ahead and pull this back out. I'm just gonna keep heading north. See if there's like a boundary to the map, maybe. I don't know how far north we're gonna get, but I want to see if there's like a special zone or something, because it was previously hinted at that there are several different zones to explore in Among Trees. We know of one of them. We know this like sort of main one, and then we know the one that's circled on our map here. And theoretically that's special, but I don't know if there are any others. There's lots of different beautiful landscapes, don't get me wrong, but like separate areas to explore. Ooh, and there's a deer. Hello. Hi, friend. And a little campsite. Useful. So, only one problem. Our inventory is full. Now, we don't need turnip seeds. First of all, turnips are a rubbish vegetable. They're absolutely awful. 0 out of 10 would not recommend a turnip. Ooh, a map hint. Lime mineral map hint. Okay, so this is just... there's like cave systems here and there's cave systems here. We do need to explore this area, so maybe we'll do that today. We've got another hour and a half to do so. We've got plenty of time. Yeah, we might do that. We might do that. Tomorrow, probably. Bolts. Do I want bolts? Do I want bolts more than ruby beets? You know, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this mushroom, actually. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the bolts here. Nobody wants turnips. Turnips are... ugh. Okay. So there's some rope here. That's great. There is hopefully some more bolts and some steel wire. Marvelous. More steel wire. Excellent. We have found quite a bit of steel wire, all things considered. Just like in general, not like here. We just seem to run into it all the time. Oh, pretty dear. Is your face gonna glitch out like the last one? Are you gonna have 3 faces? Hello, friend. Hi. Hello. Oh, bye. See ya. Okay. Well, it was cute while it lasted. Alright, so... Let's... I really want to see what the edge of the map looks like. We might just be walled in by some rocks, which is reasonable. Kind of boring, but reasonable. Like, use the terrain to your advantage. It's a very natural and logical conclusion to say, alright, you're going to be trapped by a whole bunch of, you know, rocks on every side of you, which appears to be the case, if I had to guess, looking at what I assume is the edge of the map. Yeah. Alright. I gotta place my thumb there so I stop looking down to make sure I'm hitting the M key. I'm a professional. I know how keyboards work. Alright, so... yeah, it kind of just looks like a wall of stone. Not that I'm terribly surprised. Oh, never mind, there's more. There's more, you say. Mysteriously more. Yeah, we actually aren't at the edge of the map yet, so... this looks suspiciously open. Like... this is just a wide open forest at the edge of the map. Is a bear gonna come and attack us to prevent us from leaving? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, stump moss. That is kind of rare. You don't run into stump moss every day. I'll get rid of the beets. Yeah, we'll get rid of the beets and take the stump moss with us. I think we have a decent bit, but not enough that I'm willing to say, no, let's not pick up some more stump moss, you know? What everybody says when they see it out in the woods. I need more stump moss. Also, be sure to let me know how the quality, like the frame rate on stream is going. I am using a different method to encode everything. Like I'm using my GPU instead of my CPU, so that might give a slightly different quality for today's stream, and I'm hoping it's okay, but just in case it isn't, do let me know. Okay. The only reason I ask that is because I have Twitch chat open on the other side, and for some reason, quality seems to be stuttering. It is in fact stuttering, and I don't know why. Might just be my computer, but I am slightly worried that this new GPU encoding settings are not playing nicely. Sorry to break immersion again. I'm going to cut this out of the YouTube video as well, if we turn this into one. Oh shoot, we are skipping frames. Damn. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I've been trying to figure out a good balance for... I tested this earlier with DOS2, which is a game I've been having trouble with recently with doing this. Problem is I don't have a dedicated stream PC, but I do have an extra GPU. I have an onboard GPU, and I thought it would be fine, but it seems that Among Trees is perhaps a little too heavy on the GPU to also use this for encoding settings. So... yeah, it's a little unfortunate. We might not be able to turn this one into a YouTube video because of the choppiness, unfortunately. It's really unfortunate. I hate it. I need to figure out... unfortunately, so Twitch lets you, like, test broadcasts and stuff, but it's not a very good test, unfortunately, because you can't really see exactly what's happening on stream. It is very choppy at the moment, which I am absolutely hating. We might end this stream a little bit early, actually, because of that. Like, I might end in a half an hour to not get through too much content. Alternatively, if everybody's okay with it, I could just restart stream using different encoding settings that hopefully won't break. Because if we look at this right now, Wait, look at this right now. We should not be skipping frames. Excuse you. What are you doing? Is there a frame? Yeah, let's hold on. I'm going to turn the frame rate limit down to 60. I have a very powerful GPU. And I'm thinking that maybe I am rendering too many frames for the encoder to deal with. Let me know if that's better. I am so sorry for the quality. This will probably be cut out of the YouTube video. Theoretically, that should be nicer. I should really set frame rate caps for everything because past 60 frames per second, you're not going to notice anything different. Like, the human eye isn't that good at perceiving change like that, so. It is looking smoother now, so it was a frame rate problem. Okay, good to know. Most games, in fact no games, should use the entirety of my GPU, so we should have really good quality for encoding on stream. I'd be really surprised if we didn't. So, no, I don't like those words. Crouch in tall grass to stay hidden from dangerous animals. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Where's the bear? I assume it's a bear. I'm staying crouched. Oh, I don't know where this bear is, but it's somewhere. Ah, there is the eye. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Little bear, go to sleep. It is winter, I am running. Okay, so we're just gonna run for it. We're gonna sprint away from here and hope that there isn't a bear anywhere nearby. Also, collision detection, not great at the moment. If I had to guess, they're using bounding rectangles instead of like fine detail collision. There are like multiple different ways of doing collision in games, and one of them is fine detail based on like the actual model, and the other is bounding rectangle, which literally makes a bounding rectangle on larger objects. Now, it's good for performance, but it's kind of awkward. What's that? Oh, it's just a beat. But it's kind of awkward if you know, like get near to something and there's a decent margin between you and the object. So, you gotta be careful. Your face blocked the full warning message. Oh no, I will move my face in the future a little bit lower. That way we don't run into that problem. Alright. We're doing pretty well. It's night, we need to sleep, but we do have our pickaxe and we have some lime that I need to drop off. We discovered that there was, in fact, a giant wall of rock at the edge of everything. And yeah, that was kind of our progress for today, if I'm being honest. Also, potentially a second bear, or some other dangerous creature that's lurking in the woods. It gave us the notification, so who knows? Alright, so let's go ahead and drop off our stuff. I'm going to drop this off in the upper chests. We do need to make... We do need more limestone, I assume. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop off all of that. I want to see what's necessary to make this greenhouse so I can begin growing some vegetables. We need... I should note the items, actually. Did we do that last time and it didn't save? I don't recall. We need 1 glue and 3 metal plates. We can make metal plates out of... We can make metal plates out of bolts and steel pipes. Oh. Pickles. Okay, those are not going to be easy to come by, but we're going to look for them. We're going to find steel pipes somewhere, I hope. You can make steel wire, but not steel pipes. That's unfortunate. We also need larch resin. I have no clue how to get that. Maybe it's in that mysterious area we saw earlier, possibly. We have yellow ash leaves and we have plenty of lime. Making glue just requires this one item. We have bolts, we just need steel pipes. So that's it, we just need steel pipes. Again. We are starving, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook myself some dinner. From the, flowers, I guess? And then these lovely little beets. Beets aren't a great vegetable either, but that's more arguable. I'm willing to accept that a beet is a decent vegetable. Turnips, on the other hand, turnips are absolute garbage. 110%. You can't convince me otherwise. All right, cool. Temperature too low. Ah, that would do it. Let's go ahead and fix that with some sticks. I don't have any sticks, but I have some sticks in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and fire up our oven. Sticks. Okay, we're at maximum stickage. I think it lets you add more sticks past the maximum, which is kind of odd, but I guess it decreases so quickly maybe the game doesn't have time to register that adding more sticks would do nothing, possibly. I am sleepy, but first things first, I need to get this low polygon cooked food and eat it. Actually, would I starve to death if I went to sleep? Hold on. Because you wake up... Yeah, you're too hungry to sleep. Cool. Good. They did check for that. It's very good. I was kind of worried that it might not have. All right. Day 9. Okay, so... Let's see. We need steel pipes, and that's kind of it. That's our big thing at the moment, is steel pipes and larch resin. Larch. What a word. It's such an awkward word, larch. Anyway, not important. I'm going to assume larch resin comes from these trees, and there's an area over here we need to explore anyway, because it's probably got steel pipe. Anything that's marked like this on the map, as you may or may not know, is in fact a campsite or something, some remnant of human civilization. And so we're going to go explore it, which means we need to head north and a little east. So let's do precisely that. Okay, compass, lead me north. Okay, northeast. There we go. Probably northeast if I'm being very particular about it. Okay, so there are rocks blocking our way. Great. We'll just have to go around them, I suppose. Okay, so... Ooh, stump moss. This must have regenerated, because I guarantee I would have picked that up if I'd seen it before. It would have been picked up, so it must have just regrown naturally. That would make sense in a real-world setting, but I don't know how realistic this game wants to be. It's like, it has a decent aspect of realism with, like, maintaining your hunger, maintaining how tired you are, your health, and your temperature, but I'm not sure how, like, the regrowth system works, or how accurate it is, so to speak. I'd be very surprised if the lime actually took, 100 years or whatever to return. It'd be a bit unfortunate if that were the case. It would just sit around for days and days and days. Hello, lovely ash leaves. We're gonna go ahead and take you with us. Okay, did we pass it already? No, we didn't. We just need to head slightly west. Great. And by slightly west, I mean almost directly west. Do let me know what you think of this game so far. If you like it, I'll of course continue to stream it more. I'm personally really enjoying the game, but I want to get all of your feedback as well. Because it's important. I don't just stream for myself, I of course stream for you guys. Everybody who comes to see it and, have a good time and, play fun games or see fun games. And thank God a steel pipe. Alright. I should probably make lockpicks at some point, but I haven't. I don't actually know what's in those, so my fault there. But oh goodness, so much useful stuff. We don't need fir planks. I mean, I can get those anywhere. There are trees everywhere. Old rags and jute rope. I will take that, however. And theoretically, there is a... Okay, we only got one steel pipe, but actually there's more in here. Lovely. Nails and old rags. Nice, nice. You love to see it. And some steel wire. Okay. If anybody happens to see a glowing steel pipe on screen, let me know. I should make low poly soup IRL. I would be interested to see how you accomplish that. Bees. Give me your beeswax, give me your honey. Okay, now we run. I have bad news, that's a cliff. The cliff is probably more hazardous to our health than the bees. Okay, the bees faded out, so I'm gonna assume they only... So I'm gonna assume it's not like an inventory, or sorry, inventory. I was looking at the inventory. I'm gonna assume it's not like they patrol an area or like they're leashed to an area, but they follow you for like a certain amount of time and then they stop, which is unlike bees in real life. If you disturb a bee nest in real life, they will hound you endlessly. All right, so let's go ahead and eat the mulberries, actually. And then I'm gonna go ahead and honey's probably pretty valuable. I mean, it does a lot for us, like, raw. What do I want to get rid of? What do I want to get rid of? That's a hard one. I'm going to get rid of the stump moss. We have stump moss at home. I'll get the beeswax instead. Because beeswax is... Actually, they're probably about equivalent rarity, so... I'm going to make the call here and say beeswax. I say seeing another stump moss right next to me that would have stacked. Gosh darn it. Alright, so we are right next to this area, and I'm just gonna head north. Or north-ish? Northeast? Yeah, northeast. Okay, that's a twig on the ground we cannot pick up, and another twig on the ground we can't pick up. That's fine. Ooh. Now, what is this, I wonder? It's very pretty, like everything in this game. Okay, we're gonna take a screenshot here. I think the screenshot button is F3. There we go. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, anything in this game, literally anything at all could be screenshots. I did decide that when we get to 50 followers here on the channel, I'm gonna go ahead and make a Discord. Like, just a Discord for, like, announcements and posting cool screenshots and clips from Twitch. And, you know, ways to keep up to date with everything that's happening on stream and in the world of fractal art and programming and also games. Because I think it would be fun to have that and beneficial, because I did, for instance, cancel yesterday's stream, the fractal art stream, and I didn't really have anywhere to announce it, that it was being canceled from the regular schedule. So it seems pretty beneficial to me to make one in the near future. So once we've hit 50 followers on Twitch, I'll go ahead and make that account, or I'll go ahead and make this server. And it'll be a nice place where we can all hang out and talk about, well, whatever relevant things there are to talk about. Okay, so these look, I assume these are larches, based on their design, but I can't, do I have to make something to tap them? Maybe. I didn't actually pay attention to what I picked up, if I'm being honest. It might have been a blueprint. Yeah, no, it says larch trees. Larch trees. So we found the larch trees. If I... Oh, they're so pretty, though. I'm going to cut down that one, the one over here, who's like an outlier, you know, standing away from the rest of the trees, and see if I get more than just fir planks from it. And hope I get, like, larch resin or something. Give me larch resin. There it is. Much rarer than these yellow ash leaves. Okay. Oh, I don't want to chop them down. There's so few of them, and it's so pretty. But just in case I need a second one, I'm gonna chop down one more tree. I feel so bad. I feel bad about hurting anything in the environment in this game. It's just so beautiful. Like, look at this. This is idyllic. This is like living location. This is where you just set up because it's absolutely gorgeous. A shame we didn't build our house here. And these trees, just everything is so beautiful. I don't want to chop them down. But we do need the larch resin. And theoretically, we now have... Oh, we just need more steel pipe. That's true. We only have this steel pipe. Once we get more steel pipe, then we'll have everything we need. Fire metal plate's so unfortunately hard to construct. Okay, what can we eat to fix us? The honey, I suppose? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. The theory is to chop the vegetables into a polygonal shape in order to make a low poly soup. That would probably do it. Also, the map is much larger than it initially appeared. We have new areas to explore. Wow, there's actually a ton of area, like a ton of space in this game. Like a ton of things to explore. That said, it is sunset, if I am reading this correctly. That is in east, actually. I need to go somewhere where I can see the sun and see if it's actually... I suppose it doesn't say sunset, yes, of sunset yet. I have been having so much trouble speaking today. So we are currently facing... oh yeah, no. Hold on. Yeah, no, the sun is setting. This is north. And if we turn this way, it's east? No, the sun's rising. I know what directions are. At least I think so. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, the sun should be rising right now. For some reason, I thought we'd been out here longer than I suppose we actually had been. My mistake. Well, we got plenty of time to explore, then please give me steel pipes. That's all I want from you. I don't ask for much. We probably need to make lockpicks, honestly. I'm thinking lockpicks are the way to go right now, because we gotta break into these somehow. Lockpick required, and you can't just force it open, unfortunately, so... we gotta make some lockpicks. This probably requires steel wire, but probably not steel pipes. Nails. Great. Okay, so where can we go? We could go... Isn't that where the bear was, though? I could be mistaken, but I am pretty sure that the northeast area up there is where that bear was. To be fair, there was a steel pipe there, so let's do it. Alright, I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. There's probably not a bear there anymore, though. That's true. It could have wandered off, but I'm not 100% confident that this bear leaves its area. I don't know. Maybe that's where it lives. I don't know. Stump moss. Yeah, we'll take the stump moss with us. It's rare enough that I want to make sure that I have plenty on hand in case we need it for future crafting recipes. Because I imagine they're going to add a ton of stuff to this game over the course of the next, well, however long they're working on it, I suppose. So, we're heading more directly east. Actually, maybe not. Hold on. No, I take it back. This is like starting area. This is like one of the first places we explored. So, there is 0 bear risk here. Probably. Most likely. We do need to craft lockpicks, though, desperately. There are so many locked chests everywhere. They're just sitting around everywhere. And, okay. Well, we will come back later with some lockpicks. We got plenty of time left on stream. We're not even an hour into it. I am sure we will make the lockpicks and break open all of these lovely, lovely chests. Okay. The important question, however, is where do I get any steel pipe? Maybe it's in the chests. Maybe that's the hidden secret. Give me your steel pipe, god damn it. Okay, but I guess that's a mystery for later. And we'll discover it as we go. I don't need more nails. All I need is steel pipe. That's it. There's literally nothing else for it. Well, we could build a sewing room, I suppose. Come to think of it, what are we going to use the sewing room for? Do I need special... Maybe they let you create clothes. Hold on. Yeah, actually they do, because there's clothing options here. There's outfits. So I'm going to assume that's like for different weather. So there's probably more dynamic weather than what we're seeing here at the moment. Ooh, pretty. Okay, we're going to keep walking north for the moment. We're just going to explore new areas for right now. Like, we're going to explore a little bit further north. We're going to explore a little bit to the south area. Oh, beautiful. I love this. We haven't encountered this area before, which means steel pipe. Come on, steel pipe. Not steel wire. Come on, steel pipe. Not bolts. Come on, steel pipe. I'm begging you here. This game does not want to give me any steel pipe. I have come across so many other materials. And as far as oh, thank goodness, another one. 2 steel pipe out of like the 6 we need. So the problem with this is the game has been pretty stingy with the steel pipe. We've gotten tons of everything else. But steel pipe, no luck, no dice. Nothing at all. Which is really unfortunate because it's literally the one thing we need. We only need 1 item and it's steel pipe. Oh, I guess the sun is setting. I should probably head back to the house instead of continuing to explore. So we're gonna head on back. We're gonna do that. You just walked past another steel pipe. You just walked past another steel pipe? Did I? Did I? Where? Oh, I see it. I see one. Okay, brilliant. Beautiful. Thank you for pointing it out. Twitch chat, I don't know what I'd do without you. Okay. Oh, seriously, I don't know what I'd do without you. You catch so many little details. Okay, so I passed one, but I definitely don't see another. Everything else is a different type. What does the orange, gray, white curved bar at the center mean? That is our stamina. So right now I am sprinting. So we're running through our stamina pretty quickly. If I stop sprinting, it recovers slowly over time. When I hit that little orange bar, I need to stop sprinting. Otherwise I'll get really tired. So, and by really tired, I mean it forces you to stop running, basically. Yeah, I wish there was another steel pipe, but unfortunately I don't think there was. I'm pretty sure that was all we had. Nails. Nails. I don't need nails. Oh wow, where are we? Hold on. Did I just miss these boxes? Or did they respawn? We were just here, right? Like, I'm not crazy. We were just at this location. Yeah. This is the one we just passed. How did the boxes get refilled? Was it the bear? I bet it was the bear. I bet the bear came by, put down a whole bunch of boxes, and was like, I'm gonna mess with him. I'm gonna make him think he's going in circles. Bears. You can't trust a bear. That said, there's more steel pipe now, so I'm pretty happy. We are starving, so I should probably eat, nothing. I brought no food with me. So I should probably run back to our house and make some stew before I die. Alright, sounds good to me. The wonders of nature. Yes, indeed. Bears putting back boxes. Or maybe they just regrew. Maybe this wasn't, human settlement. Oh wow, this is such a pretty wheat field. Like this is wild wheat. Oh, it's so pretty. We're both freezing and starving at the moment, and I haven't seen any mushrooms. Anyway, but what if they're naturally regrowing boxes? What a lovely thought, We should be pretty close to our house though, so hopefully this whole freezing starving thing is resolved in the near future. Wait, hold on. Bees! Nice! There's honey in those bees. Or honey in that beehive, I suppose. They'll stop chasing me, they'll stop chasing me, they'll stop chasing me. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Ow. Stop chasing me now. Okay, great. Honey, brilliant. I will discard something. Oh, just make the decision. Fine, I'll discard the stump moss. I do need the honey. Okay, great. We are no longer dying, and we have some more beeswax for something. I actually don't know. I know the beeswax was used for the pickaxe, but is it used for anything else? I don't know. Kind of a mystery. Okay, this is just a hill, right? Not a cliff? Yeah, just a hill. Our house is actually very far away. I slightly underestimated how far we went. Stump moss. Curse you, stump moss. Oh wait, I can actually pick that up now. I just ate the honey. Well, we're replenishing our supply, if nothing else. Out of curiosity, do I just collapse with exhaustion if I get too tired? Oh, I don't know. Well, we're very close to our house. We just need to make it back a little bit further. Just a little bit. We can make it. I believe in us. Ooh, more bees. I am, however, not going to chop down that beehive because we need to get back to our home and rest in our lovely little comfy bed. If I stand still, it'll recharge faster. That's a useful property of stamina to be aware of. If you stand still, it recharges way more quickly than if you're still moving. So it is beneficial to just take a quick pause and then keep on running. Okay, so we're almost frozen and we're almost, well, almost collapsed. That deer just walked into our house and disappeared. It's in our bed. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sleep, and then we'll wake up pretty hungry, but at least we'll be warm and no longer exhausted, so I count that as a plus. Day 10, or day 2 if you prefer binary. What happens if you get too sleepy or hungry? I assume you die. That's my best guess there. Okay, so mulberries can be cooked, right? But they can be used for other things. Let's cook the hoof fungus, which we actually need to cook. So, hoof fungus. Okay, cook food, please. Right, the button is actually here. We're probably going to need a few more sticks. A few more sticks. Yeah, let's go ahead and put those in. I like that the game doesn't make you select the item you have to use. It just intuits it. That's good design. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at crafting items for a moment. Okay, so there's a tent, a temporary shelter to bring with us. Useful, useful. We could bring a tent with us and just keep exploring, but that's probably useful for later when we really need to explore a lot farther. For right now, we have everything we need in the nearby vicinity, as far as I can tell. A med kit. Well, we don't need that because we find honey everywhere. We're starving, we're starving, we're very, very starving. Oh. I didn't realize that was ticking while we looked at it, but to be fair, I suppose I should have guessed that. Eat. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we are no longer starving. Wow, that's a very aggressive border, but to be fair, it did the job. It did, in fact, inform me that I was starving. So, we need 2 pipes per... We are 1 pipe... Or are we 1 pipe short? Actually, because we have... No, we don't have a pipe here. Curses. Curse you, stingy pipes. Okay, so we just need 1 more pipe, and then we can build our lovely little green room. In the meantime, however, we could build this. Actually, we could go ahead and build a sewing room. Let's go ahead and do that. We have all the stuff we need for it. We found some dogsbane stems, if I recall the name properly. And we have planks. We have plenty of planks, and we can get more planks easily. We have larch resin for the glue. And we have some lime for the glue, which I should have taken out of the inventory here. So, we should be able to make 1 thing of glue. Yellow ash leaves. We need yellow ash leaves. Good news is we've got plenty of those too. Like, tons of them. So, let's go ahead and make 1 little thing of glue. I'm very glad I chopped down a second tree for this, because we do need 2 glues. And sewing thread. Well, we don't need that at the moment, but we do want a sewing room. For which we need how many more planks? 20-ish? 19 if I'm being exact. So let's go chop down some trees. Hello, trees. And we could go out decently far. Again, let's preserve the retail value of our house. Or not the retail value, the real estate value of our house. Okay, great. This should give us 3, I believe. 3 for planks. Okay, I got it. Great. Okay, we have... I should have taken these ones out of our inventory, but no, we actually only need 20, so... Or 19, so this should be fine. Yeah. Just need to cut down some of these big trees. And we should be good to go. Alright. Again, the way they designed the stamina bar, like it taking up a full stamina bar to cut down one tree, they really do want you to just collect the materials after you cut down one tree, rather than instantly going to another tree. That said, when does that ever stop me? If a tree falls on us... I figured it didn't actually have any collision mechanics, but it would have been hilarious if it did. We just get crushed by a tree. If you half cut a tree, it'll heal itself. Interesting. I didn't know that. I assume that's like a I assume that's like a real world fact and not a in-game fact, though I assume the trees in this game do eventually regrow. I never knew that, actually. That's pretty cool. I find that pretty interesting, all things considered. Like, that they have that level of resilience. And by half cut, I assume you mean, like, only, like, half of, like, the actual tree body? Or, like, half of the tree mass itself, like, the whole thing. Because those are two technically different things. Like, if you remove too much of its body by, like, how much of its body it has. I don't know. I am not familiar with the details of this. Though if you have more fun facts to share like that, I'd be happy to learn them. That's pretty cool. Hey, we need like 2 more, so. Have you seen trees struck by lightning and survive? No, actually, most of the trees that I've seen struck by lightning die. So, there might be examples out there, but every tree I've ever known that was struck by lightning, like, just speaking from local area, is definitely dead now. That said, nature is a very resilient thing, so it wouldn't surprise me too much if trees like that did survive. Okay, let's go ahead and make this sewing room upstairs. We also need to make some food for ourselves at the earliest possible convenience. Sewing! We can now sew clothes and backpacks. I like the word sew a new backpack. Ooh, Grosbeak Wanderer outfit or Feather Larch outfit. A Waltz Bleak Skin. Interesting, these do confer quite a bit of... Oh, wow. Oh, they increase our speed, too. I like the placeholder image. To be fair, probably not all of it's designed. Ooh, 16 slots. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love those words. We need 4 chicory, 18 sticks, 3 sewing thread, and 2 hoof fungus. Well, I can find the hoof fungus easy enough. In fact, I don't know if we have any more, but I can find it, for sure. We have plenty of sticks, not a problem there. Do we have 4 chicory? I did eat one, unfortunately. No, we only have 2 chicory. that sucks. Alright, so how do we make sewing thread? Don't we need, like, fish bones or something? I'm pretty sure we need fish bones. Well, we should make a fishing rod, actually. Like, that's a good way to get food, and I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Reinforced plank. Interesting. Yeah, we need fish bones in order to make sewing thread. We got plenty of rope, but we need a fishing rod first. I've got plenty of rope. Let me go ahead and get some old rags and some... What was the other thing? I was literally just looking at it. Some sticks. Oh yeah, we got plenty of sticks. Maybe we don't, actually. I haven't been gathering a lot of sticks recently. I've actually avoided gathering sticks because I had too many sticks to begin with. But now I'm kind of running out of sticks. And that's how you develop an economy, right there. Anyway. Have you noticed that you're starving? Yes, I did in fact notice that I'm starving, hence why I'm building this fishing rod. Or hence part of the reason I'm building this fishing rod. Can I... It's kind of unfortunate that there's only 4 locations here. I'm gonna... Oh, no, hold on. I'm gonna switch it out for 4, and then switch this out for 3. Yeah, there we go. Actually, do I have any food left? Oh, I can cook the poisonous mushroom, can't I? And these berries, but these berries are useful for other things, so I'll just cook the poisonous mushroom. Refill fire tinder. Wait, what? Okay, it just took it a moment. Okay, now we have cooked poisonous mushroom, which of course removes the poison from it, as everybody knows. Let's go fishing. Let's go turn this into a fishing simulator. Hell yeah, you love to see it. All right, so we need to go north. Great. North it is. Let's do it. That's not north. We do sort of need to head like slightly northeast, so around this general vicinity. I hear bees again. Or I'm pretty sure I heard bees. Maybe it was a waterfall. Kinda hard to tell when it's that far away. Okay, so we're gonna fish, I guess, and hope for the best. Time for a relaxing fishing stream. Oh, I love the cute little leaves on our fishing rod. That's absolutely adorable. The fishing lure is stuck. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna assume it's... So it seems to naturally be reeling in. Like, I'm not moving it at all. It's just moving this way as a result of the natural water motion, actually. Oh, look at that. The water is moving... Oh, shoot. Okay, so the water... Look for a spot in the lake to fish. Yes, well, you see... So the water is naturally coming towards us this way, which is some direction. And because of that, the lure is actually moving with it. That's very interesting mechanics. Most games don't do that. Most games fix your lure in place once you've set it. So like the actual water motion doesn't affect it at all. But that is not the case here. Never mind, it's actually not that clever. It's just coming closer to me. I might just need to shoot it further out. Hold on. Woo! Fishing! I do see a fish. I assume it'll be obvious when the fish has taken a bite on our lure. Interesting. It seems to pretend like there's some sort of weight to it. Okay, so it says avoid obstacles, which I assume is like this rock here. But then how am I supposed to reel it back in? Okay, we're gonna fish in stealth. It is, and I agree. Like definitely moving like the reel slowly, but fishing lure is stuck again. Okay. But at the same time, it's, I mean, I suppose that's slightly more realistic, but you don't necessarily have to. Like, at the very least, you wouldn't be moving it like this quickly. You would move it like a little bit at a time. Like you'd give it slight jiggles to make it seem like it was something wriggling in the water. You don't like continually pull it in the way the game is doing. Or at least all the times I've gone fishing, that's never the technique I've used to catch fish. You just do it a little bit on occasion to make it think that there's actually something wriggling there. We are, however, starving again, and have caught no fish. Oh, I think I see a fish. Oh, is the fish going for it? I literally can't tell at all. I assume it'll be obvious when something's at the end of our line, but it's virtually impossible to tell at the moment. Like, that's another criticism of the game right now, I suppose. My big criticism right now is I have no clue if I've caught anything. I'm gonna reel it in and hope for the best. Sea of Thieves fishing, that's a very good fishing system. But this doesn't seem to be quite too refined yet. Of course, I can't criticize it too much. It is still a pre-alpha. But we're starving right now, so I say we find some hoof fungus and cook it later. Instead, in the meantime, let's find some button mushrooms, maybe? Or... oh, we can eat these berries, black mulberries. Yeah, we can eat these. Great. That won't sate us completely, but it'll do a little bit for us. Just enough that it's beneficial. You know, better than nothing, that's for sure. It is, however, becoming night yet again, so we should wander back to our house. We do have the sewing room now, so as soon as we catch some fish, as soon as we figure that out, we'll be able to get some fish bones, I assume, and make some sewing thread, at which point we can get ourselves a nice big back. And potentially some clothes. Okay. So we're not too far away from our house. We should be there momentarily. Good, okay, great. No risk of collapsing due to exhaustion today, nor due to hunger, hopefully. We do have a little bit of hoof fungus. It's not much, but it is something. I should maybe take a look around to see if there's any more. I actually should start gathering sticks again, because we actually need them. Surprise, surprise, we've run out of sticks after having gathered so many sticks before. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cook some hoof fungus stew. It'll be delicious. Cook. Oh, you know, I suppose most of our sticks actually have gone into cooking. All things considered, like, we did have a lot of sticks, and then we cooked a whole bunch of food, and now we have no sticks. So, I'll probably need to go ahead and begin gathering some more of those for sewing thread in the near future, and also some pipes. We just need, like, one more metal pipe, actually, in order to make the greenhouse, at which point we could just grow vegetables, and we're home free, basically. At which point we've got a beautiful cabin in the woods with an ability to cook and grow our own food, and even a sewing room in the attic upstairs. Like, this is the ideal life. But I should go to sleep for now, before I collapse from exhaustion. Okay. let's drop off what items we don't need for the moment, which are rags and these leaves and the rope. So, I'd be very interested to see if they add like an ability to create like insets for climbing that you can then attach the rope to and climb down. That would be interesting. An idea for you, developers. Free of charge. All right. So, I vote we go to the south because we know the little area over here was replenished. We did, in fact, find new items again. Interestingly, I didn't expect that to happen, but it did. And there's a couple areas just to our south which may also have been replenished. We might as well take a look, find out if that's true. So, let's begin wandering. For those of you just joining us on stream, because I think I saw a few people fluctuating in and out. This is Among Trees. It is a new early access survival game, and everything about the game is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at this design. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Okay, no, nothing was replenished here. Maybe we did stumble across something new and I didn't realize it. I could be mistaken. Maybe the bear didn't actually put back a whole bunch of crates for us. Come on, bear. Help us out. We just need one steel pipe. Just one. Maybe I can make some... Actually, I'm going to go back. I'm going to make some lockpicks, and we're going to see what's in one of these chests. And hopefully, it's going to be steel pipe. Hopefully. We'll see. We only need the one. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. It should pop up onto the side in just a moment. We are currently 5 followers away, I think, from being at affiliate status. So I'm pretty excited about that. Gonna make a Discord when it happens. I heard the noise, but I didn't see it pop up on stream. Everybody in chat, if you saw, be sure to thank our new follower here on Twitch. We're glad to have you along. Okay, let's go ahead and make some lockpicks. Nope, never mind. It takes steel pipe to make lockpicks. You know what I said? We're not doing that. Scratch that idea. That steel pipe is valuable. All right, so we're just gonna head back. No, I suppose we know for certain that these 2 areas are not replenished, probably. We must have stumbled across a new campsite. Let's head to the southwest, because maybe there's new stuff there. So, south, west should be this way. Thank you, Robbie Oz, for coming in. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the community. Okay, so we need to go a little bit this way. Just like slightly more south and slightly more to the west. We are starving again, and I didn't realize it until just now. I should really cook things more often. I've been a bit distracted trying to find... Oh, we are really running out of food. I should go fishing again and try to catch something for real this time, instead of failing at fishing, I'm afraid. Okay, so we need to find some mushrooms. We haven't seen a lot of mushrooms. It's mostly been these inedible beets, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't let you eat the beets raw, to be honest. Beets are a perfectly good vegetable raw. In fact, preferable that way, in my opinion. How are you liking this game? I've been loving it so far. It's a pre-alpha game, but it's more polished than a lot of full games I've played. Like, I do game design in my spare time, and I am amazed at the quality that this is for a 0.3 pre-alpha release. This is phenomenal. You can really tell how much effort the art and design team put into it. It's beautiful. There have been a few problems, a few things that I would change, but it's been pretty amazing so far. Oh my god, where are any mushrooms? Oh no, hoof fungus, that's not edible. That's not the mushroom I want. Oh, button mushrooms, thank goodness. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful, beautiful button mushrooms. Yeah, it's been an absolute treat to play. I took a first look at it last week, which is when we started this little like playthrough thing. I'm thinking about doing like a little bit of game journalism on it, you know, really just exploring the game as it progresses, like tracking the updates, you know, seeing how the game evolves, because I think it's got a ton of potential. Like, it's really in an amazing spot for a game that's only just beginning. So, I'm looking forward to playing more of it. A lot more of it. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at updates here on stream. Maybe not playing it regularly, but definitely exploring what the game has to offer as new content comes out. And then doing probably a new playthrough when the full release of the game comes out, because that's just a kind thing to do. You know, they finished the game, it's all polished. You should play it through, you know, full again and be like, here's how much things have changed. Okay, we have found some wonderful mushrooms, including this lovely little poisonous mushroom. Okay, good news is we have tons of food now. I'm not worried about that. The problem is it all has to be cooked, so we're gonna need to go back to our house eventually, but all I need is one steel pipe. I'm just kind of hoping we stumble across it. I heard only 2 people are working on it. Is that actually true? Yeah, that's kind of nuts, because I know there's the artist who actually made the desktop background that I've had for a year is working on it, and I don't know who the other devs on the team might be, but I don't know a ton about the development team. I only just started getting into the game recently, but that's very interesting. If 2 people made this, I have to wonder how long they were working on it. I know it's made in Unreal, which is part of the reason they have a contract now with Epic Games, which is why it's currently an exclusive. But that's pretty incredible. I'm going to discard the stick, because I need the button mushroom. Way more than I need a stick. Okay, well, we're going to grab some mulberries and some more beets, and then take a look for a steel pipe. I'm just hoping we spot a new campsite somewhere, you know? But we haven't seen anything new yet. We're sort of just skirting around the area at the moment. Not really delving into the heartland. We're not tired, though. We're only about halfway there, so we do have more time to explore, assuming we continue to find mushrooms and don't starve. Hey, look! A mushroom. You'll love to see it. I don't know a lot about game engines, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. Not a ton of people do. I do a lot of game development and game design, so I have a decent amount of experience in a variety of engines. Current one I really love. It's one called Godot. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, just so sleek. It's kind of crazy how nice they made it compared to a lot of game engines nowadays. But, yeah. So, Unreal Engine is made by Epic Games, like the same people who do that. It was used to make a ton of popular games, but because they're using it, they were able to easily get a contract with the Epic Games store. And this exclusive contract means that they have, like, a little bit of funding as well, I believe, to go ahead and continue the game, like, continue making it, which is very beneficial. Undoubtedly, the push they needed to continue working on the game, maybe to add in a few new hires, perhaps? Who knows? It did, in fact, say black mulberries. That's how it is. The game is not strictly accurate. If you like this art style and you enjoy survival, you'll like the Long Dark. That's interesting. I think I've heard of the Long Dark. Somebody recommended it to me in the past, but I have yet to play it. 75% off Steam. And I'm going to assume that's because of the Steam's summer sale that's currently ongoing. Very interesting. I will be sure to check that out. Thanks for the recommendation. I love giving game recommendations. We're currently playing this on stream, and then we have a DOS 2, this Divinity Original Sin 2 campaign that happens on Sundays from 2 to 6 p.m. EDT. It's a lot of fun. It's just me and a couple friends making our way through the world of... Oh no, bear, bear, bear. Making our way through the world of Divinity Original Sin 2, and probably cavorting with some demons, which is bound to be a great time. There's a bear somewhere nearby. No. We encountered the bear last time, and let me tell you, that was not a good time. Okay, well, we're just gonna... I found the bear, I found the bear, I found the bear. Oh, I found the bear. There's the bear. The bear has not moved from the last place. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, oh, no. Bear, 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 bear. I was gonna crouch, but I was more concerned with running for my life. Oh no, bear. Okay, we're gonna... do we have anything to heal us? Nope. We might bleed to death. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, the bear. Oh wait, this is just the other side of the bear. Oh, all I need is some steel pipe. There's gotta be steel pipe in there, but it's guarded by a bear. Okay. Well, assuming we don't bleed to death. Oh, where's honey when you need it? Honey's an easy thing to heal you. 25% of it being poisonous, or 75% chance that it heals us from bleeding to death. Am I willing to take that risk? Let's do it. Nope, we're poisoned and still bleeding. Okay, love that 25% chance. We might actually see what happens when you die today. Oh boy. Oh, we are about to be very dead. Yeah, poisoned and bleeding. You died. It's a very abrupt you died screen. Oh, I suppose we died last time, didn't we? We got mauled by the bear. Oh no. Ooh. Well, the bear got us again. I didn't quite realize we were heading in that direction, but I should have been more careful. Do I have my inventory? They don't get rid of your inventory, but they do get rid of some of the stuff in your inventory, I think, because we had way more in there than we do right now. But they don't get rid of your essential items, which is much to our benefit. I am going to go ahead and eat some berries because we are in fact starving. We no longer have the hoof fungus to cook, so that's unfortunate. The bad news is that that bear is guarding a place where we know there's steel pipe. But we can't reach it because it's a bear. So I guess we travel elsewhere. Oh no, it takes you back to your last save. Wait, that's right. Yeah, hold on. That is in fact how it works. So we saved before we went out on that little expedition. To be fair, we didn't find too much. I'm pretty sure we still have all of our steel pipe in here. Yeah, we didn't get too far. We just found a bunch of stuff in the woods. We went up a little bit. We went a little bit south here, made a little turnaround and got over here, but that's not that big a deal. We can easily explore that again. My concern is more the fact that we still lack that last steel pipe, which is kind of the only thing on my to-do list at the moment. So, yeah. What if I went further west, actually? What if I, first of all, I think that's a waterfall, but if I explored a little bit further west this way, rather than going over here, because we didn't find a campsite there, and it might be a good idea to explore the other direction, and also not starve. Let me see what I have available. Let me see what I have available in my inventory over there. Probably should have cooked the mulberries. I think it's actually an option. So, we could cook these, but I think we need them. We could, but is starving more important, you ask? Probably. Oh, there's honey and some mulberries. Oh, no, the beets are way better. Oh, we got beets. I'm gonna take this honey with us, just in case. We could have used this against the bear, but I didn't, so I guess I didn't have it with me. Alright, so let's go ahead and make ourselves some lovely beet soup and refill with sticks. That is not nearly enough sticks. Nope, those are pipes. Okay, we're gonna get some more sticks quickly, just by chopping down a tree that will not lower the real estate value of our house. Of course, the most important thing to think about when in a survival game is, let's think about the retail value of our property. Important to have those, you know, important to have good scenery in case we ever want to sell our house. Okay. So, some fir planks, which I'll take back, and some sticks. Phenomenal. Ooh, and a little bit of moss. You love to see it. I really just can't get over how pretty this game is. Just what phenomenal art direction. Every time I look at something, it's so pretty. It's just so nice to look at. Okay, let's go ahead and add sticks. Great. And we'll keep the mulberries with us. We are starving. We are very, very starving. So we're going to eat the mulberries now. For some reason, we've been not doing too well on food recently, just like in general. Mostly it's me not keeping track of food, which is unusual. I did a very good job of this last stream, and not such a good job of it this stream, it seems. Okay, so... yeah, let's head west. West is probably in our best interests for the moment. So, north and west. Great. That's indubitably true. It sure is. Yeah. We also have yet to catch a fish, so that's probably on our list of to-dos. To be fair, the interface isn't great for it at the moment, but I'm sure that's something they'll fix as they continue to develop the game. Ooh, lovely. Some mulberries. And some hoof fungus. Good, I can go ahead and cook that when I get back. I should probably actually figure out, or find the, there's like a map blueprint that we're missing right now for how to make a campfire. Something tells me that's extraordinarily useful. We'll grab some sticks, because why not, you know? I can discard them if I don't need them. That is a little bit of a ledge, but it's a little bit of a ledge, not a large ledge. So I'm gonna assume there's some way up there in the nearby vicinity, which would be this. Why does that look disturbingly like blood? I'm gonna choose to assume it's a very blood-like mineral. Naively just assume that everything's okay and therefore it can't hurt me. Oh, please don't let it be a bunch of bears. Okay. Did I stop heading west? Yeah, we're actually heading south now. Yeah, we kind of just gotta follow the, Yeah, there's a waterfall over here, atop an extraordinarily tall cliff, so we're not getting past that. Oh, okay. There we are, there we are. Hello, bees. Okay. Now run away from bees. The great thing about bees is, if you run away quickly enough, they can't sting you. Odds are good this would never work in real life. Like, if you just came to a beehive, chopped it down with an axe, you'd be stung by a whole ton of bees. But this game is kind enough to let you avoid that. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat our button mushroom, because I do want that beeswax. It's not every day you find beeswax, but button mushrooms are everywhere. And some wonderful honey. Love that stuff. Heals you, gives you back. Lots of your, like... Oh. Have we found... Is this a new campsite? No, it isn't. It's an old campsite. Darn it. Maybe we'll find something we missed, though, like the first time. Like, maybe there's a steel pipe here that I missed from before. There's a lot of items on the ground, actually, so it's possible I missed stuff. And there's still some boxes I haven't opened. This could be in our favor, but first I'm going to grab this hoof fungus so I can cook it and turn it into stew. I just really... Oh, steel pipe! Steel pipe! Steel pipe! Oh, there it is! Oh, you beautiful steel pipe. Okay, forget everything else. We're going to go ahead and eat the mulberries. Beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous. We've done it. We found it. We found one thing we truly need, and what happened here? Is this somebody's house or something? So, important question. This same thing has been repeated everywhere. Was this some sort of, like, telecommunications line? Was this, like, Firewatch style, you know, wires up between everything? We do need the chicory, too. We need the chicory more than we need the, sticks. Let's be realistic. Okay. Is this some sort of, like, Firewatch thing where, like, we're on, like, some sort of nature preserve, like some sort of national park area, and they connect everything together for a communication system that way? Or did they have some other mysterious purpose? I assume the actual narrative of this game hasn't fully been developed yet, because we haven't seen anything of it. There's just kind of been a bear as the antagonist, so... yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure they'll have good writing for it. I assume if they decide to add in a more fleshed out narrative, which seems very likely, most games choose to have a narrative even if it's like a simple survival game. Mostly because it adds a layer of depth into the world that's worth exploring. I assume it'll be well done. So, if the quality of everything else is to judge, so... Okay, so we have... It's in stacks of 5. That's really unfortunate. But that's okay. We can go ahead and drop off everything else. And... Nope, need the fishing rod, just in case. Okay, what do we need? We need steel pipes and something else to make metal plates. We need bolts. Well, we have lots of bolts. And we need 3 of those metal plates. Therefore, 3 metal bolts. Great. I have 2. Please tell me I have 1 more. Please tell me there's one in this lower chest. Oh, good. We've got tons. Oh, we're great. We're doing wonderfully. Okay, great. This could be really sad if we came all this way and had to go find bolts. Bolts of all things. Hardly. This is true. I missed this comment from earlier. This is true. I stepped on a beehive once and ran away, but still got stung. First of all, I'm so sorry. Second of all, ouch. Okay, so we have some metal plating, and now we just need fir planks, which we'll go ahead and get, and some glue. We can go ahead and make the glue now, actually. Let me go ahead and get some lime, which we mined earlier, and let me go ahead and get some of the larch resin from that beautiful little larch, like, clearing in the forest. That's so pretty. I love thinking about it. Can I move my house there? Like, it's genuine. I think it's probably the prettiest place in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and save our progress, too. So, glue. What else do we need for it? Yellow ash leaves. Got tons of those. More than plenty. Is 15 enough? Okay, so let's go ahead and make some glue. Ba-doop. And put the rest of this away. Now we just need the fir planks, which we can get with great ease. I will choose any direction and walk there. And there will, in fact, be trees. The game is, in fact, titled Among Trees. One would expect there would be trees. To be fair, I deserved it because I received sufficient warning of the beehive's existence, but still managed to end up stepping on it. It still sucks, though. Like, I can't imagine that's going to be a very pleasant experience. Okay, well, they added a little bit of collision, but still not enough. We did get fur planks that sort of disappeared into the rocks there. I'm going to go ahead and bring the sticks back with us, too, because we do need more sticks. I don't think that's supposed to be there, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Why was there a fur plank just wedged between those two rocks? Who knows? Certainly not I. Alright. Oh, I forgot to add exclamation mark bow tie to today's stream title. I just realized that. Be sure to celebrate support of today's bow tie, which is a lovely little bow tie, one of my favorites actually. It has it's blue and silver, and it's got some flowers on it. And I wore it because it's sort of like natural themed, and I figured, you know, that matches the general among trees atmosphere. Okay, so we are making our way. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to give us a follow, or be sure to give me a follow. It's occasionally us on the co-op days, but not today. Be sure to give me a follow, because we're almost hitting 50 followers, and it'll be super awesome to reach that little goal. This is a hobby, but we've been doing it regularly over summer, so it'd certainly be awesome, and I'd appreciate it. I think you get emotes when you get to an affiliate on Twitch, and we're pretty close to that. I haven't decided what the emote's going to be, but we'll probably put that up to a poll. Also, if you like the game, be sure to let me know that as well. I've been streaming it for the past, well, I suppose now 2 weeks. Because it's been gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. A wonderful, really fun game. And I'd love to get your guys' opinions on it. Okay, so how many fur planks are we at? We do not have enough yet. We do need, in fact, a couple stacks more. So let's go ahead and keep gathering everything. $14 out of 24, 10 more, and we're good to go. Hopefully this isn't taking up too much of our inventory. No, we're good, we're good. Everything's great. You love to see it. Oh, we are freezing, unfortunately. It is nighttime, but I really want to finish gathering these fir planks if I can. We only need 4 more, so it's only 2 more trees. Each one gives 3. To my knowledge, there hasn't been one that hasn't given 3. So, I just sort of made that generalization. Though I suppose smaller trees only give, like, sticks, so not quite as beneficial. We do, in fact, need just the fir planks from the larger ones. Let's go ahead and start heading back and cut down one more tree. Oh, look at all the logging we've done. How unfortunate to take down all the trees in such a pretty game. I always feel bad for, like, deforesting in this game, because it's so pretty to look at. I mean, look at this. There's even an aurora borealis up above us. That's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm taking a screenshot. Also, at 50 followers, I'm going to start up a little Discord so you guys can stay up to date on everything. Should be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Right now, we kind of only have, like, Twitter. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay, freezing happened a lot more quickly than usual. Our health is dropping, but not super rapidly. We'll be fine. Our house is right here. We're sleepy, we're freezing, we're starving. It's okay. We've got more than enough stuff in here. We should begin warming back up. We're now back at home. Everything's gorgeous and wonderful. And we can build a garden house. Now, isn't that delightful? I love it. All right. Now I just need to make some food. You know, so we don't die. I'd say let's grow some beets, but I guarantee that takes longer than we have. I think I have some hoof fungus upstairs. I have some honey, but let's cook the Hoof fungus in a beet. And let's take some sticks. Do I have sticks in my inventory? I do. Wonderful. Cook food. Cook. And add some sticks. Now we get some low polygon soup. You actively dying. This game, wow, this game is so beautiful. Yes, but it is. I can't deny that that's true. I have sure been dying a lot this stream. Well, twice, but one was by a surprise bear. The other was negligence. Let's be realistic. Or no, I suppose we only died once this stream. The other last stream was also a bear. Come to think of it, we sure have been running into that bear quite a bit. It does seem to just roam that area, however, so I'm okay with maybe giving it its own space for right now. Let's go ahead and plant these beets. Okay, plant, plant, plant. Oh wow, they're sprouting already. Okay, great. So I assume we get seeds back once we finish harvesting these. They do need water though, and come to think of it, I haven't yet made a watering can. That would have been a smart idea to do in advance. Oh, we got that. Nails and bolts and stump moss. We got that for days. Okay, great, easy. Let's go ahead and get some of that stuff and pull some lovely little moss from upstairs and then fill our watering can, I assume, by the river. Somewhere pretty. I'd say somewhere that's green, but in reality it's somewhere that's blue. For most of this game. Okay, watering can. Hello. Obtained one watering can. Let's go ahead and equip that instead of our fishing rod for the moment. Does it come with water? It does. Maybe I don't have to go fill it up. Unclear. I assume they die if you don't hydrate them, and okay, I don't know if they need to be, like, fully filled, or if it's, like, because I'm worried about overwatering. This game has been pretty realistic up to this point, so I imagine overwatering's a thing. So I'm just going to get them all up to full, and then hope that they grow. All right, good luck, little beets. You have a nice life. We could go get the turnip seeds, but let's be realistic. Turnips are the worst vegetable, well, not the worst, but one of the worst vegetables to ever exist, so I'm not too keen on that at the moment. I want to know how you made a watering can from moss, bolts, and nails. Extremely skillfully. Okay, so let's take a look. What else do we have? Actually, we've only got about 15 minutes left in today's stream, but what more can we do? So we do need to refill the water can. There's a little water indicator at the bottom. That is good to know. Can we replace our hand? Sorry, I know that's a really weird sentence to say, but can I? No, it's 2 through 4. It's a little unfortunate, but so be it. Okay, so these little dudes are growing. Go on, you little beets. I was gonna say go on, beat it, but I mean, I don't want them to leave, so. We could drop off the sticks and drop off the fir planks and then probably go hunting for some more mushrooms. We do need some more food at the moment. We are a little low on that. We could try fishing again for the last 15 minutes and see if that goes well. And that would give us a chance to refill our water canister. So actually, I think that's a great idea. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Great. Oh, look at this. We have a beautiful house. This is like idyllic. Not unlike the atmosphere of this game, which is also absolutely idyllic. What is the worst vegetable? The Logan vegetable tier list. So, that's a hard one. There's like a general category of this vegetable is awful, and I gotta say, turnips are definitely bottom 3. Also, I never noticed that before, but that one over there, that's upright. It hasn't actually collapsed. Did we explore that? Probably. We've probably been to that side of the map before, but I must have just not seen it from this angle before. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and equip this. What are other bad vegetables? Brussels sprouts, despite the fact that I was born in Brussels. You know, I always get that joke a lot. It was one of my younger nicknames, but it turns out it's just a terrible vegetable. Really good vegetables include varieties of lettuce, carrots, broccoli's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say those are solid. Maybe not top 3. Fishing lure is stuck. Okay, well, let's try that again. I'd say those are pretty good vegetables. Bottom tier, definitely turnips, Brussels sprouts. What are other? Yams. Sweet potatoes? Awful. I don't, like, technically a vegetable. More of, I mean, it's a tuber, but I suppose most people would categorize it as a vegetable in some way, shape, or form. Sweet potatoes are terrible. It's kind of a controversial opinion I have when it comes to vegetables. Okay, the fishing lure continues to get stuck, so I'm going to have to assume we have to find a better place to fish from. Perhaps from over here. This is the only lake we found so far, so I'm going to assume it's the right place to fish. It's also coming at us really quickly, so we might want to go to the other side of the lake, so like the waves don't move it quite so quickly toward us. Yeah, I think that's in our best interests. It says not to let it sink too low. Do you have to reel it in to do that? Yeah, I have been reeling it in a little bit, but maybe not enough. Again, the fishing mechanics of this game I am not super familiar with yet, considering this is the second time we've tried to fish. That was interesting collision. I am going to fish from here. Not quite, actually. I'm going to fish from here. Come on, little fish. Take the bait. Take it. Well, okay. It's possible they haven't actually fully implemented fishing yet, but I'd be pretty surprised considering they gave us the fishing rod. Or maybe I just have to be more patient. This one's coming back really quickly. And we're starving. Okay, so, no luck fishing, and we've got about 10 minutes left on stream. Let's avoid starving by eating this. I'm going to jump up on these rocks and see if a better vantage point will help us with fishing. There does appear to be a fish over there. Can I move it this way, perchance? Oh, never mind. I am now steadily swimming. Pro tip, when you're fishing, make sure you know what rock you're on. Okay. So, I'm gonna wait and watch for that fish to come back and then try to aim right at the fish. Not super realistic mechanics, but you never know. Okay, it's right there. Hello, fish. It's a fish. Come on, take the bait, little fish. Don't think it is. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna wait for the little sploosh. There was another sploosh over here. Okay. Come on, little fish. Okay, there's a fish here in this vicinity. Fish, come on, take it. Take the bait. Come on, little fish. I see you. I see you in the water. I know you're laughing at me. Cursed smart fish. Probably, more likely, dumb fisher. I do not know how to fish in this game yet, apparently. And we're still falling a bit low on our hunger, so for this last little bit of stream, we're gonna go gather some food, get back to our house, save our progress, and continue on with life. I would love some hoof fungus or some mushrooms. Literally any mushrooms. Or we could go check on our beets. Maybe they've grown already, though I doubt it, but one can dream. Hello, there's a bit of a trick to fishing. Do you want a tip? I would love one. I am not very familiar with fishing in this game, or the general mechanics behind it, I'm afraid. Everything else has been pretty straightforward up to this point, though. Just not fishing. Ooh, there's some honey. Honey in a beehive. Hello. Okay, now we run. We'll take a little bit of damage, unfortunately, but it's okay. Now we just keep running until we can no longer hear them, at which point they fade out. Oh, never mind. They didn't fade out quite yet. There we go. Now we can go back and collect our sweet reward. Haha. Okay, great. Well, now we have food in case we're starving. Oh, there's a plank I forgot to collect. I'll take that with me. And some ash leaves. Lovely. And no hoof fungus. But that's okay. I'll just eat the honey. Alright, let's go ahead and save our progress. Let's see what else is in the crafting menu that we haven't gotten yet. There's this thing here, and I'm not 100% sure what it is. There's a campfire. And then that's about it. We have Owliver over here. Hey, Owliver, how you doing, little dude? You're right about casting directly on the splashes. But then immediately after casting, you need to reel for a second, pause, then reel. Okay, so it is a technique of doing it in discrete little motions. Okay, that's very good advice. We'll probably have to test that next time, because we do need to wrap up stream for the day. But that is incredible advice, and I will keep it under consideration for sure. Also, thanks for stopping by and watching the stream. Appreciate you having you here. What are words? This is Owliver if you haven't met him before. He's a cute little owl statue. Thanks for the follow. We're now just 4 away from being an affiliate on Twitch. At that goal, I'm going to make a little Discord server where we can talk about all things game and stream related, and there'll be like an official announcements thing rather than just Twitter, which to be honest isn't the ideal communication platform anyway. I should probably actually stay at the house considering it's about to be nighttime. We are going to be playing this game probably pretty regularly. I want to do like a log of all the changes they're making, like really see how the game evolves over time because it's got a ton of potential. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the game evolves. Okay, let's check on our beets too. Make sure they're doing okay. Oh, they are already growing pretty well. We can watering can them while we're here and keep them nice and healthy. Great. I'm going to assume based on the realism of the rest of the game that there is an overwatering mechanic, and I should be very careful about how much water I give them. So I'm just going to fill it up to the top on each of them and hope that they'll be okay there. Great. Phenomenal. Yeah, I love the game. Oh yeah, 110% agree. This is beautiful. Like, if nothing else, just like take a look at the atmosphere. The amount of design work that went into this is phenomenal. It gives me strong Firewatch vibes, but like a much more polished, more beautiful, in my opinion, Firewatch. I can't wait to see what they do, like continuing to work on it, especially if they choose to put in a cool narrative, because I think there's a lot of potential for it. A lot indeed. All right, we're going to go ahead and sleep, and we're going to be closing out stream there for the day. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us for this Among Trees stream. Tomorrow, we're going to have DOS 2, that co-op modded campaign from 2 to 6. If you've never seen DOS 2, it's a D&D style game, critically acclaimed, one of the best games of all time, and my personal favorite that I've ever played. I have sunk more hours into that game than any other, including Skyrim, and that was a lot of time spent in my years ago. Anyway, we'll also be doing another stream where we're starting the Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps series, because I promised that, and we've sort of been delaying a little bit on it, but now that everything's been uploaded to YouTube for the Ori series, the original Ori and the Blind Forest series, we're going to get started on that. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you in future streams. Bye-bye!